Have you ever looked at your backyard and wondered if it could do more for you? More than just grow grass? What if I told you that a small corner of your property could become a source of high-quality, lean protein for your family, and even generate a respectable side income? Forget needing acres of land or a massive budget. I'm going to show you how to turn smart rabbit keeping into a reliable source of meat and real money. And we're going to do it without the usual burnout or breaking the bank. This isn't about building a huge, complicated farm overnight. It's about starting smart, staying simple, and seeing results fast. If I had to start over from scratch today, with just a small space, a few $100 in my pocket, and a clear goal to produce food and profit quickly, there's no question what I'd choose. I'd raise meat rabbits. Why? Because the math and the biology are simply unmatched for a small-scale producer. They grow incredibly quick, reaching market weight in just a few months. They reproduce faster than almost any other livestock, turning one small breeding trio into a significant source of meat in a single year. And they do it all quietly and efficiently, right in a backyard, on a patio, or as part of a small homestead. Their footprint is tiny, but their potential is huge. Over the years, I've refined my methods through trial and error, and I've boiled it all down into a straightforward, no-fluff game plan. We're going to walk through the 8 essential moves that actually work, from choosing the right breeds to cashing your first check. This is your blueprint. Ready to build a simple, clean, and profitable rabbitry from the ground up? Follow along, take notes, and feel free to copy the exact parts of this system that fit your space, your budget, and your goals. Let's get started. Alright, let's dive into the 8 essential moves that separate struggling rabbitries from profitable ones. These are the foundational pillars of a successful operation. First up, move number 1. Pick proven breeds. Don't get distracted by fancy, rare, or pet-focused breeds. For meat production, efficiency is king. That means focusing on breeds developed specifically for rapid growth and a good meat-to-bone ratio. The undisputed champions here are the New Zealand Whites, known for their fast growth and excellent mothering instincts. Then you have the Californians, another commercial powerhouse, and often the best results come from a cross of both. This brings us to move number 2. Start with the right trio. The magic formula for a beginner is 2 does and 1 unrelated buck. This setup allows for a staggered breeding schedule, ensuring a consistent supply of fryers without overwhelming you. When you buy your starter stock, check for bright eyes, clean noses, and active behavior. A good breeder will have records and be happy to show you the parents. This small initial herd is your engine for production. Your goal is to have them finish, meaning reach market weight around 10 to 12 weeks. Move number 3, build smart housing. Forget wooden hutches that absorb urine and are hard to sanitize. The industry standard is all-wire cages for a reason. They are clean, durable, and promote excellent health. Look for stackable hutches with removable trays underneath. This design makes daily cleaning a breeze, dramatically cutting down on labor and odor. Move 4 is to prioritize climate control. Rabbits handle cold far better than heat. Your housing must provide ample shade and airflow. A simple shade cloth over the cages can drop the temperature significantly. And it must be predator-proof. Raccoons, dogs, and even hawks can be a threat. Use strong wire and secure raccoon-proof latches on every door. A simple 3-cage setup for your starting trio can fit in a space as small as a 6-foot run. Move 5. Master the feeding program. This is where your profits are made or lost. The core of the diet should be a quality 16 to 18% protein commercial rabbit pellet. This provides the complete nutrition they need for optimal growth. Next, move 6. Automate your water supply. Rabbits need constant access to fresh, clean water. While bottles work, they require daily refilling and cleaning. Upgrading to an automated nipple system connected to a central reservoir is a game changer. It saves an incredible amount of time and ensures your rabbits are never thirsty. You can supplement their diet with a handful of safe greens, but be careful. Avoid things like lawn clippings, which can ferment and cause fatal digestive issues, and always keep a salt and mineral block available in each cage. Your target is a feed-to-meat conversion ratio of about 3 to 1. That means for every 3 pounds of feed, you should be producing 1 pound of dressed meat. Move 7 is to master the calendar. Consistency is everything. A profitable rabbitry runs on a strict schedule. A common practice is to rebreed does about 2 weeks after kindling or giving birth. You'll place nest boxes in the doe's cage at day 28 of her 31-day gestation. You'll wean the kits from their mother at 5 to 6 weeks, moving them to a separate grow-out cage. From there, they will be ready to process or sell at 10 to 12 weeks. Use a physical calendar or set recurring phone reminders for every step. Missing a breeding date or forgetting a nest box throws the whole system off. A tight schedule is what prints money. Finally, move number 8. The daily 5-minute health check. Every single day, walk through your rabbitry and observe each animal. You're looking for bright eyes and clean noses. Check the trays for firm, round droppings. Watch for active, curious behavior. Also, plan to trim nails monthly to prevent them from getting snagged in the cage floor. If a rabbit looks lethargic or goes off its feed, that's a red flag. Immediately separate and observe it. Catching problems early is the key to preventing losses and maintaining a healthy, productive herd. 6. Track everything. This isn't just busy work, it's the single most powerful tool for profitability. Good records are your roadmap to success, telling you which animals are earning their keep and which are costing you money. I label each cage with a simple, durable tag. On it, I note the doe's ID, breed dates, and her kindling date. Once the kits arrive, I update it with the litter size. This basic information is vital, but we go deeper. At weaning, I record the total litter weight and the number of kits weaned. I also track any losses, noting when and why they occurred. This data paints a clear picture of each doe's performance. Is she a good mother? Does she consistently produce large, healthy litters? Does she have a low kit mortality rate? The numbers don't lie. Over a few breeding cycles, you'll see clear patterns emerge. The best doe, the one with high weaning weights and low losses, stays. The rest are culled from the breeding program. Remember, records grow your profit faster than simply adding more cages. 7. Know your numbers. A profitable rabbitry runs on data, not guesswork. Let's break down the core economics. Your target is a 5-pound fryer. After processing, this live weight will typically dress out to about 2.5 to 3 pounds of meat. This is your primary product. Now, what does it cost to produce? The biggest expense is feed. In many places, the feed cost to get a fryer to market weight is roughly $2 to $3. This can fluctuate with grain prices, so always check your local feed store for current costs. With your costs understood, you can set your prices. Dressed rabbit meat often sells for $6 to $10 per pound, but this is highly regional. Don't just guess. Before you even buy your first rabbit, call 3 local sources, other small farmers, specialty butchers, or even restaurants, to see what the going rate is. You can also sell live animals. Young fryers might go for a lower price, while breeding quality stock or rabbits sold as pets can fetch $20 to $40 each, sometimes more for specific breeds. Knowing these price points is essential for building your business plan. 8. Sell smart. You've raised healthy rabbits, now you need to find them homes. Your first and easiest market is your immediate circle. Start with friends, family, and neighbors. Their word of mouth is incredibly powerful. From there, expand to local online groups for homesteading or farming, and consider a stall at a local farmer's market. Restaurants that pride themselves on sourcing local, high-quality ingredients can become excellent, consistent customers. Prepare a small sample and a price list, and don't be afraid to approach the chef. Think beyond just selling one rabbit at a time. Create value by bundling. You could offer a homesteader starter kit, a breeding trio of 2 does and a buck, plus a printed guide on getting started. For meat customers, create a family meat box with several packaged fryers. And don't forget your byproducts. Rabbit manure is gold for gardeners. It's a cold manure, meaning it won't burn plants and can be applied directly to the garden. Bag it up and sell it. You can even create a garden pack by bundling a bag of manure with a bottle of compost tea. Every part of the operation, even the waste, becomes an income stream. Finally, let's talk about scaling your operation. Don't grow faster than your market. My rule is simple. When I can completely sell out of all available stock for 2 months in a row, it's time to expand. For me, that means doubling my number of producing does. If I have 2, I go to 4. If I have 4, I go to 8. This ensures demand always stays slightly ahead of supply. When you expand your does, it's also wise to add a backup buck. This provides genetic diversity and insurance against illness, injury, or infertility. Scaling also means upgrading your systems to save time. The single biggest time saver is an automated watering system. Switch from bottles to nipples fed by a gravity line from a central reservoir. This eliminates daily water bottle refills and ensures constant access to fresh water. As you grow, you also need to refine your seasonal management. During heat waves, freeze large water bottles and place them in the cages for the rabbits to lie against. In the winter, your priorities are windbreaks, deep bedding of extra hay for insulation, and ensuring there are absolutely no drafts in the hutch. Smart scaling is about efficiency, not just size. Quick kit checklist: 3 cages, feeders, waterers, nest boxes, pellet bags, thermometer and scale, first aid basics, and a notebook. Want my free 1-page rabbit profit sheet and starter calendar? Drop rabbit in the comments, hit subscribe, I'll pin the download. Got questions? Fire away. I answer the first 100. Start small, stay consistent, track results. Your backyard can pay you back, 1 litter at a time.